And welcome back to the Morning Blend, where we are transforming your health with Columbia St. Mary's, part of Ascension. Our next guest says that when young children routinely indulge in sugar-laden foods, their taste buds become conditioned to crave sugar.
And most likely, those unhealthy habits follow into adulthood. Dr. Christopher Weber is a diplomat of the American Board of Obesity Medicine and with the Germantown Clinic, part of Ascension. And he is here with ways to break your kids' sugar habit.
Gotta do it.
Great to see you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, it's not easy though. All right, so sugar, is it a trick or is it a treat?
So this is complicated. People need food to live, right? People don't need a cigarette to live, so get rid of the cigarettes. People don't need alcohol to live, get rid of the alcohol. Food you need to live, so there's this complicated balance of how much you need, not need. And then sugar is a big part of it. How much trouble does it cause? But you need to eat.
Yeah.
Well, and there's natural sugars, we know, in fruits and vegetables and lots of foods that we eat, but the CDC has come out with this statistic of a certain percentage that kids are intaking, correct?
Yeah, so this was a couple of years ago, but about 16% of calories are from added sugars, and that is ridiculous. So I'm a little bit of a hardliner on this. I'll get some booze. I mean, no added sugar. You don't need to. A human body doesn't need any sugar to function. Now, for growth in kids, talk to your physician, but a human body doesn't need sugar to function. And added sugar is different. You eat a piece of fruit, there's sugar in it, right? And there's, we can talk about that a little bit more, but added sugar is when you just pour in sugar to something. Not that you're doing it at home, with your teaspoon, but you get the food from the grocery store with the sugar already added into it.
Already in
Well,
there.
and I think about cereal, which is something that, just as one example, is something that many kids eat. It's very easy. You put milk in it, you got a bowl, you're set, and they get out the door. There is so much sugar, and I'm not even talking about the super sugary cereals, but most cereals, it seems sugar is one of the top 3 or 4 ingredients, if not second.
Absolutely, and that's one of the harder things. Tell people you can be in control of what happens in your house, but society, America, people eat cereal for breakfast all the time. When I see patients, more adults for weight loss stuff, that's one of the hardest things to change is breakfast. I have my cereal, I have my bagel. But cereal, absolutely. So I tell people, be vigilant, look at the nutrition labels. This can be tricky. It might say, just for example, 50 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of sugar. All that carbohydrate turns to sugar as soon as you eat it. So it doesn't look too bad, but cereal's a big part of that.
Well, we think of those juices and everything. Everybody knows these things that carry the sugar. They're easy. A lot of times they're convenience foods, on-the-go type foods as well. But let's talk about how you know if your child is addicted to sugar. There's actual physical symptoms, personality symptoms that you can look for to tell if your child's having an issue, right?
Sure, and a lot of this is, the horse and the carriage and the chicken and the egg, which one comes first and which one comes second. So it's hard to sort out a little bit. But sleeping problems, I know we've talked about sleep before.
Yeah, so they stay up late.
They stay up late, yeah, and poor sleep can cause you to crave sugar. Absolutely, it changes your hunger hormones, and specifically for carbohydrates and sweets. So sleep is one thing. They tend to be hungry more. So when you eat sugar, you get this spike and then a quick drop. And then you're hungry again because your brain is conditioned to want sugar. And so you want to eat sugar again. If you eat fats and proteins, you get this level energy stream, and then you don't have as much hunger. So hunger, sleep changes, behavior changes. How much of that is because they're hungry and it's hard to concentrate on things.
That moodiness sometimes.
Right, usually happens right around lunchtime or right
Difficulty
before mealtime.
Paying attention with homework. So you might not see them in school and know, but you can tell as it relates to homework. Yeah.
How about being a picky eater?
Well, see, that's tricky now. So sugar tastes good. Okay, we talk about taste buds. A lot of this happens in your brain, though, right? You taste it. So a classic example is you walk into grandma's house and you smell grandma's chocolate chip cookies, delicious, and your mouth starts watering. That really has nothing to do with the taste buds. That smell, that's your conditioning, it's associations with, grandma and all this stuff. So it's much more complicated than just the taste buds. So there's a lot going on with this.
How can you break their addiction? I know one of the things you say is begin good eating practices at birth. So minimize or eliminate sugar intake. And I will say, from raising 3 kids, it's a lot easier when they're babies, especially if you have just one at home, than as they get older, because then they're eating out of the house more. They choose some of their own foods. So it's probably also what you stock in your pantry and your refrigerator.
Yeah, and I like to catch people even prenatally. So mom's health is very important for the child's weight. And you do get into the behavior part. If you completely restrict any junk food or sugar at all. Some kids go the other way. They go to a friend's house and they they overdo it. So
Yeah.
there's a little bit of parenting technique here. But I say added sugar, you don't need it at all. And then you're the parent. I know this is hard. A lot of parents say, oh, they don't eat the broccoli and the chicken for dinner. 10 minutes later they're hungry. We'll give them whatever they can.
Right, just to get them to eat something. So what are some good substitutes, do you think, for like sodas or sugary drinks or energy drinks? Are there substitutes that you suggest?
Yeah, I want to pause on sugar-sweetened beverages for just a second. Lots of studies over and over again looking at what you put in your body as far as nutrition and the worst health outcomes. Sugar-sweetened beverages are almost always at the top of the list. Yeah, Gatorade, even things that are marketed as sports health drinks. So substitutes, other things, if you need that sweet, something sweet for your sweet tooth, fruit is a good example.
Yeah.
So fruit, yeah, it's got sugar in it. Natural versus not natural sugar doesn't really matter. The body manages it the same way, but with fruit, it's tied up in this whole food matrix, right? There's fiber in there, there's vitamins and minerals, so it gets into the system a little bit slower.
There are a lot of dangers of not monitoring kids' sugar intake, and we're running out of time, but I wanted to mention some of them because they're dental disease, being overweight and obese, poor sleep habits, putting them at risk for diabetes, and then altered gut we talk about probiotics and some of those other things that yogurt helps with. So to make an appointment with Dr. Weber to find out more about getting your kid to stop eating so much sugar, you can call this phone number. It's 262-250-7800, or you can visit columbia-stmarys.org. Great to see you.
Doctor.
Thank you so much.